What's up, everybody? Hope you all are doing great. Super excited to play today. We are back in FANTINA split, baby. Can't keep me in the blender for too long. They couldn't stop me. We are in the middle of the galactic building. Let me make some space here. Feeling good, though. Feeling good. Feeling real good. Okay, that's good. Yes, stream until Friday was like up in the air, right? So today kind of worked out. My just like daily schedule is often really in flux, so it's kind of hard to have a consistent like I'm gonna stream on this day and that day. It changes a lot. That's why I stopped putting up a schedule in Discord, because I felt bad because I had to keep making adjustments. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do the best I can. But all right, we are in the Eterna Galactic building. So it is 3 mini gauntlets and then Jupiter's at the end. We did the first 2 mini gauntlets. It was all pretty rough. So the first one, there is this disgusting sashed graveler that can blow up. Typically, like, you just throw Sand Slash at it and hope you don't get boomed on or crit. I don't have a Sand Slash, though. My Sandshrew died a very long time ago. So Blossom is what I was going for. The problem is my Blossom undersped that, so really what the answer would have been, which really sucks, is Hollywrath. And praying I don't get crit or boomed. So, all things considered, I prefer what happened, because this Blossom was no good. So we're without a grass type for a little while. But we're going to have a Ludicolo later. We'll have some other opportunities. We can get a guaranteed Leafy on too if we so desire, which is really strong in this game. It can also be Magic Guard. So I'm not super stressing that just yet. The second mini gauntlet has the Demonic Hail fight, which I think a lot of people consider probably the hardest fight in this section. Went really, really, really well. Shouts out the Celio, the best boy. Hidden Power Grass Celio hit a massive crit. And the thing that makes that fight so nasty, or one of the biggest things, is their Celio. So they have an Ice Body Celio with leftovers. Substitute, protect, Whirlpool traps you. You often trigger switch AI on that thing. And it has Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold in this game is changed quite a bit. So basically it's 70 base power, never misses in hail, and always freezes. So pretty nasty. So I just leveled up my Celio to 37 to outspeed theirs to try to do some Encore stuff. And then just sent it, and it worked out. So we dropped Bubble Beam, because this guy has Hidden Power Grass 66, so quite strong. So you're kind of my grass type right now. I think that's like the only grass coverage I have at the moment. And the reason I did that was because the way that Celio works, the switch AI opportunities, it was decently likely to run out of Wake Up Slap PP. So I wanted to have some real damage on the board, just in case. And we just ended up critting anyways, and it was fine, but can't ever plan for that. So where we are at now is the mini gauntlet before Jupiter. Started looking at it pretty heavily yesterday. Mostly got it down. So I'm starting to realize something about this game. It's doing something to me and I really don't like it, but I have to roll with it. So I'm realizing there's a lot of points, at least like in the earlier parts as far as I've been, where I'm just like spending so much time trying to craft these super intricate, like riskless lines. And I'm finding they're usually just not there. Like, at least at this point, there's some degree of balling that has to happen. Like, that's just how it goes sometimes. And I'm realizing that I'm becoming more and more willing to play into that and just ball, because I think that's what you have to do. So it's just like take the lowest risks you can get, right? And it's tough because that's very much not. I'm not really like a risky player when I have a choice. Like I don't typically enjoy playing like that. It stresses me out. But I think I have to embrace it. That's just it's Platinum Kaizo, baby. Gotta embrace it. I think that's what's gonna make it so exciting when I finally get far enough where I can fully evolve all my mons. I don't have like half a box of delays. Because once I have everything online, I think planning was going to also just get a lot more fun in that way. It's not going to be as much balling. There will be balling no matter what, because it's a Kaizo game. But it's going to be like in different ways. So I'm probably going to be playing slightly more loose than usual. Just so, for example, right? Like Karen's Firo, what can you really do? Like, yeah, last time I got double crit. But what else would I have besides like throwing a mag cargo at it or something, right? When you're limited to 3 mons. Like, you just got to play into it. And if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. So there's going to be some shit like that today, probably. And that's okay. I think like what I also need to just, you know, it'll come with experience, is get a better understanding of what is okay to sack. Because there also are going to be times where I'm going to have to plan more sacks, right? Like that super baller Gardenia yesterday, that's going to be an anomaly. It's not often I'm going to get that lucky. It just isn't going to happen. So, for example, I think a good example, I was looking at Jupiter. My Medicham lines are pretty scuffed unless I start sacking. Because like a Wormadam can protect, make it with high jump kicks, but it's hard to just raw switch in and do that. If I let Ariados and or Eradicate die on that fight, that could be a thing. And like Ariados. So this Ariados is so good, right? But I think it's past the point where it's super cracked. It's just like solid. And my next Honey Tree, I'm going to get either a Beedrill or a Vespiquen. Very similar type of role player. So it's like knowing what I'm getting later is going to help a lot. Because then I don't have to feel just bad about sacking stuff because I know I'm going to replace their role. And all of this is just to like enable as many of the, you know, really good delays as I can. What's up, Ronnie? Yeah, I know that Ariados gets Spiderweb, but it is what it is, right? Fun game. That's what I'm saying, Bug. How you doing, Goat? This split is designed for you to risk Nomu and Mag to Fiction. Yeah, it definitely feels that way. But yeah, so as far as routing goes, one thing I know, I'm going to do a quick fast forward real quick, and then we're going to get into it. Right after Fantina, there's Berry 3. And for Penguin gamers specifically, there is a really nasty Curse Torterra. So the level cap for this fight is 42. The Torterra has Earthquake, Curse, Seed Bomb, Stone Edge, and a Lefties and Thick Fat. This is why I think Honey Tree maxing is like super important for Penguin gamers, because otherwise, like, what the fuck beats this thing consistently? And like sacking into it can work, but there's a whole ass other team. Like, there's a Silk Scarf Ambipom with Technician Fake Out Buff Double Hit. There's a Slacking. There's a Primeape with Reckless CC. There's an Electivire with Adaptability. Like, so Swarm Beedrill and Swarm Vespiquen have pretty, from what I saw, low benchmarks to beat this guy. And my next Honey Tree is guaranteed either Weedle or Combee. I think I prefer Beedrill in this case because it's always Swarm. It has pretty relaxed requirements to beat this. Vespiquen gets scarier because, one, it's not guaranteed to be able to evolve by this point, right? It's like 75% female. So like we're okay on that, but then it's 50-50 for Swarm because Tinted Lens, I think you probably need a cracked out Vespiquen to actually be able to deal with this thing. Otherwise, you're going to have to kill it and then sack and then revenge kill, which probably just feels bad. It can evolve when you're in Hearthome. Oh, really? You can get the male, you can evolve the male that early? I thought it was later. Oh yeah, Beauty, huh? Well, that makes me feel better. But yeah, the trade-off there, so that's like not a big deal. I'm guaranteed a guy to beat it, but 206 has really nice grass. So we kind of have to give that up. Like, I just don't. The only other thing I see is Wormadam, like, dodging crits and just going crazy clutch mode. So I don't think I can take this grass. Nuzleaf would be kind of a bum for a while. Like, yeah, I need grass types, but I couldn't even evolve it forever. Phanpy would be insane. That would take me in the overdrive. Stunky seems mid. Staravia is another delay guy. Flaffy would be really good. Spearow would probably be nice too. Girafarig, like, it's a 1%. This thing seems bonkers though. So it's buffed a lot. 100 attack, 110 special attack. Mono quick feet ability. Obviously an incredible typing when you think about Fantina's gym coming up. Just really good moves too. Like in this split, you get Psychic. You get Stab buffed double hit. You get Crunch. Sleep Talk. Like Sleep Talk's priority, dude. Wait, Sleep Talk and does Quick Feet get buffed by Sleep too? Are you telling me you can go... I guess it wouldn't matter because Sleep Talk is priority, but... Yeah, this thing seems fun, but it's fiction. Doduo's got to go crazy too, but that's fiction. So realistically, like, 20% Phanpy is pretty nice, and I mean, that guy goes crazy. But I got to take the Honey Tree here, so that's that. But okay. Just some kind of thoughts until we, like, get into it. That's still a ways away. We have to beat Fantina for a lot of that stuff to manifest. And then also, Empoleon, I really want to do the Avalanche delay, but if I really need Empoleon for a fight, I'll pull it. I think it's fine. We would at least delay for knockoff at 37. Pre-sleep means quick feet for the first attack, and I'm not sure how that interaction plays out, because when you pre-sleep, you wake up immediately, and I don't know if quick feet even gets benefited by sleep. I don't know. Okay. So we know that with this gauntlet, Magcargo leads incredibly strong into the Beedrill. So the game here is there's a Wobbuffet with Shadow Tag, a Magnet Pull and Magneton, an Arena Trapping Dougie with a King's Rock. And there's an Umbreon. So like what this fight likes to do to you is one, make you dance around all the trappers. And then it kind of forces you to, like, route it in a way that you're killing Umbreon before the big trappers. And then Umbreon is confuse ring you, mud slapping you, sleeping you, pursuing you. It's like softening you up to make the trappers even nastier. So this fight is rough. Very SHF cook, for sure. But Magcargo's a great lead. It kills Beedrill, baits Wobbuffet. You just Will-O-Wisp the guy down. It doesn't do anything. So you get 2 freebies. Keep in mind Toxic Spikes are up, so we gotta think about that. And then you bait Umbreon. So Umbreon is where, like, the fight really starts. So you can like burn it, you can, you know, try to 1v1. You can't really stay because you just bait Dougie. And like another tricky thing too is if you burn the Umbreon, it's gonna mess with phase 2 baiting. Because I had that happen to me before. So like the scary thing with Dougie is the King's Rock, really. I think that's the scariest part of it. It's the King's Rock. Because, like, what I could do is, like, burn Umbreon. Let Magcargo do as much as possible. Kill the Umbreon with whatever. Something that baits Magneton. You do, like, Wigglytuff. That would bait Magneton for, we probably wouldn't want to do Wigglytuff, right? Poliwrath. Something that baits Charge Beam in the Camel. And then Camel either gets tickled by like a Flash Cannon. We don't care about Spidef drops. Or we just get a freebie on Magnet Rise and kill it. And then you try to chain into Dougie. That's what's really scary. So Camel holds pretty nicely. So you could go like Quick Claw Camel and just clutch up. This is literally what I did last time. And just don't get flinched. It's pretty scary, but it's decently reliable. I have no flying types or levitators. The only flying type I have is a Zubat, and I'm delaying that plus... What's a Golbat really going to do, right? You can't get Crobat yet. I mean, Crobat would probably be able to do something to that Torterra, but the problem is you don't get Torterra, or you don't get Crobat at that point. Because the cap's 42 there, and Crobat comes in, like, even if you don't delay, Crobat's, what, 48? Yeah, so you wouldn't even get it. But yeah, we're delaying for Brave Bird and Poison Fang. Poison Fang's 90 base power in this game, so delay till 45. And then you'll have a pretty juiced Crobat. And then you can, like, I think you can TM U-turn. Yeah, Crobat's probably going to be one of the best mons I have if we make it there. You got sauce yesterday? What happened, dude? But yeah, that, like, seems okay here. Remember, this is a gauntlet, so there's a part 2. Bravebird Crowbert did illegal stuffed burrito on his PB. Yeah, I've heard Bravebird Crobat is disgusting. I've heard it's really, really nice. I mean, Crobat's always a goat. Like, it's a 4x fighting. Like, a lot of the bugs, the early bugs are 4x fighting resist, but they fall off hard for, like, anything else. Crobat's a 4x fighting resist that just does stuff all game. It, you know, it isn't just a pivot bot. Like, Crobat's just great. So this is where, you know, when I was talking about this game is making me just embrace balling more, this is a prime fight that's, like, making me realize I'm feeling that way. The Shelgon is, I genuinely don't know what to do that's, like, 100% safe. So, like, again, Magcargo lead is excellent here. Ariados does the toxic spikes, you kill it, you bait Shelgon. Other than Will-O-Wisping this, I'm not really sure, like, what is decently reliable, knowing that I'm also going to be limited. It has Dragon Dance. Dragon Rush can flinch. Superpower hits like a truck. I think realistically you get 2 chances to Will-O-Wisp this before you're, like, in dire straits. I feel like you get 2 shots to hit one. Like, yeah, I know I can switch, because Dragon Dance wouldn't be likely here, but I just don't see what is really... I don't see anything that's beating this guy, like, super easy. Like, Celio, if I TM Aurora Beam back, I mean, that's not super, that's not all that. Slower, risking crit. Muck is... It's okay, but being slower is just rough, and then I'm just going to get flinched to death by Dragon Rush. Isn't Dragon Rush, like, 30%? I think it's a pretty high flinch chance. So it's like, yeah, Muck could, you know, try to do something cute with Disable, or... But at that point, just go for the Will-O-Wisp, right? Shuckle, what are you really doing? I mean... You can't Encore in the Dragon Dance because it's got 1 PP. Are you going to Encore in the Dragon Rush and go Wormadam, maybe? It's probably going to be +1, though. You're risking flinches, you're risking crits. That doesn't seem very good. Otherwise, Shuckle doesn't really do much. I mean, yeah, you can Rock Tomb, I guess. So it'll be neutral speed +1 attack off Dragon Dance. So then what? Like, I can't do anything about that +1 attack. Like, it's going to happen at some point. So that's, again, I think I'd rather just risk missing, like, a Will-O-Wisp and go for 2. What else? I mean, Guts Rat, you're not breaking through this. This guy's way too physically bulky. Yeah, and it's got a white herb. Yeah, exactly. And it's got a white herb. So, like, messing with this guy's stats, you don't have time to do that twice. Poliwrath Ice Punch would have been probably pretty heat. Let's see. It probably would have went pretty crazy. But y'all know I needed this guy for Gardenia. Yeah, Poliwrath Ice Punch would have probably... I would have done this over Magcargo if I had it as an option. Yeah, this would have been pretty nice, but we don't have it. So I think Magcargo just has to clutch the fuck up, baby. I think that's what we have to do. Apparently, Knack lost his Magcargo to this guy on his current run, but, like, Knack's on a banger run. You know what I mean? So you can still recover from stuff like that. White Herb is my dealer's name. That's so funny. There's someone in my neighborhood, and, like, I walk by their house every time I WALK my dog, and every single morning, it is just the dankest aroma coming from their house. Like, so they're waking and baking every single morning. I should fuck with them. Hit them with a... Atlanta PD, open up! We know what's going on in there. I'm gonna have to confiscate that. You know? Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny. Every single morning, man. I mean, hey, I respect it. You know? That's their morning coffee. Little what was it, hippie speedball, right? You've been delivering to shady neighborhoods. It smells so loud everywhere. I'm sure. That's funny. Yeah, I think it's mad cargo for Shogun, y'all. It's like, theoretically, if we do this, this fight becomes super scary when Shogun crits your mag and you miss the Willow. Dude, I know. But that's just not gonna happen. Like, we're gonna keep the insane luck rolling from yesterday, and that's simply just not gonna happen. That just won't happen. But theoretically, if this works out, we kill Aridos, we 1v1 burnt Shogun. We bait Haunter. And then Haunter, I could do what I did last time. Well, I have two choices. I could either pivot into Rat on Shadow Ball, go 37, kill it with Guts. Because otherwise I speed tie. So that's like a fast and easy one. We would bait Porygon, deal with that. Or I could PP stall it out of Focus Blasts. And then once it's out of Focus Blast, all I can do is like Hypnosis and Shadow Ball and the Wiggly. Do I have enough PP? Yeah, and then I could just switch into a Shadow Ball Copycat. And then just rinse and repeat and kill that too. Because Dustox can take... If Dustox catches a Focus Blast crit, that's pretty rough. And Gravity's probably up too. I don't know, does Muck 1v1 this guy? Let me see. The thing I like about Dustox too... Well, I guess Muck would also clear the spikes. Yeah, maybe Muck just... There is some risk, but it's pretty good. I can also level him up. If I had Payback, that would probably just kill, but Muck does nicely. The thing is, though... Like... If I go 35, I have an okay range. If I go 36, yeah. I have to go too high to, like, guarantee the kill. So Rat is super reliable. Do I want to go 37 on Rat? I don't know. Dude, it's happening you. That's wild. Yeah, I haven't used Muck a lot. I was so excited to get Muck, but honestly, I haven't used it that much. Like, Gardenia Split, this guy was so easy to manage EXP, I barely used it. But I think it's a great mon. I don't know. I guess it's more of a situational role player kind of guy. Uni, I did my time. I got double crit by Firo. It's on cooldown. Yeah, I know this guy gets Recover. Like, Recover and Toxic seem really nice synergy. It seems like a big support guy long term. I could do the Dustox Wiggly thing or bring a Rat. I mean, either way. Either way, I'm baiting Porygon, right? Like, Rat would bait it for Tri-Attack. Wiggly would bait it for Tri-Attack. Muck would bait it for Tri-Attack. Actually, no. Muck baits Magmar first for Psychic. I mean, I'm already bringing Nomu, so Nomu for Magmar is pretty comfortable. Maybe I just push Muck. With like 37 for the Oko. 38. Level cap for the Oko. Or I could just go 37 for the good range. Also, my bulk becomes really good there. I guess early Magmar bait. We could see Confuse Ray or Psychic. I mean, the idea for Porygon, though. So I can go Shuckle on Tri-Attack. And then pre-slap Shuckle if I don't use it on the first fight. I can then Encore into 50-50 Zap Cannon Blizzard. So, like, this is all assuming Chestnut didn't get decimated by this stupid Shelgon. But if we get the Blizzard Encore, Chestnut does all right. pending any freezes. And then if we get the Zap Cannon, Nomu just chills. I guess the thing I like about Wiggly killing Haunter and baiting this is I'm not dead to crit. And I can, like, hit a submission. I can potentially 1v1. And then worst case, I go in the Shuckle and, you know, put him in the blender. Yeah, I know Nomu can just also just 1v1, but the Shuckle just, like, makes it a little safer. And, like, I have the slot for it, right? If I do the Dustox Wiggly PP stall... Let's see. I guess ideally Dustox would be pre-damaged to always bait Shadow Ball. Wiggly would be pre-damaged to always bait Focus Blast. And if I do the pre-damage on Wiggly, that means I can't actually stay and get a hit on Porygon. I guess Aftermath and Porygon's fine, because if I kill a Nomu, I guess I'd rather Sand Tomb this than Fire Spin. So feeding it Aftermath would be not ideal. Feeding it Guts from Rat is fine. It's a special Porygon too, right? Doesn't really matter there. It's just really, this is kind of all about Shelgon. Because if I don't, let's see. So if Dustox isn't pre-damage the beta kill, it can Shadow Ball or Hypnosis, which could make the PP stall get a little weird. I mean, Wiggly's gonna be pre-slept, so it's like whatever. And then Wiggly can bait Focus Blast or Hypnosis. So like, does that even matter? Because pre-damage is gonna be kind of tough, because I probably need to use Wiggly in the prior fight. I'm going to be using Nomu a lot then. Nomu's killing Magneton with a split, killing Dougie with only EXP share split, killing Porygon, and killing Magmar. I guess it'd be what it be. Last time I made it to Hearthome, and then like Nomu over-leveled, I think, on like the last fight before Hearthome. Is Nomu good for Fantina in her gym? I think that's the big question that I don't know. Because if he's not, then I kind of understand like how much I could use him. But if he is... Could 1v1 Gengar after a sack. Got any run and bun bridge rival tips for a monkey run? Did you get Electrode? Did you get Hisuian Electrode from, not Power Plant, New Marvel? Yeah, that guy gives you at least like a really nice opener. I'm assuming you're probably already looking at that then. I mean, that's like the standard, like lead with Electrode and then play from there. Good for Fantina, but you don't need her for the trainers. A Monkey Run is a Chimchar starter in Run and Bun. I guess in this game too. Because it's the same starter set. If I can get like 3-way splits on all these interactions, besides Dougie, that has to be a 2-way. It's just a lot of EXP, brother. That's why I like Wiggly to have a chance at the Porygon. Yeah, like getting 2-way splits on Nomu is easy, but it's still a lot of EXP because he gets boosted. 3-way splits usually make him okay. I mean, Magneton would be a 3-way split, and then Dougie would have to be a 2-way. Porygon, we can do a 3-way, and then Magmar, probably a 2-way, a 3-way if I'm lucky. Okay. Oh, one thing with Wiggly. So Wiggly would be pre-slept, right? Because, like, once Haunter's out of focus blasts... Doesn't it get kind of weird? I mean, does Dustox take them better than Muck? Probably, right? Yeah, it's a 4x resist. Because, like, once I go in on Wiggly, he's only going to have Shadow Balls and Hypnosis. We'll assume Gravity's already up. I'll switch it on a Shadow Ball, wake up, and Copycat, and then he's going to put me back to sleep at some point. If I switch out and back in, I'm going to get poisoned. So... I guess once he puts me to sleep... I mean, he's going to be clicking random moves, right? Because he'll be out of his highest damaging move since Focus Blast is gone. So I guess I just keep trying to Copycat until he eventually whiffs a Shadow Ball. Or whiffs a Hypnosis into a Shadow Ball. Do I just forget the PP stall and do it with Rat? The problem with Rat is you don't get to really help out with Porygon. And Wiggly could be an emergency Shelgon guy, right? Like go into Dragon Rush and Copycat it. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Definitely doing some balling. Have you seen how you evolve Haunter into Gengar in this game? No. What is it, a weird method? Twisted Spoon? What? That's weird. Oh, Gengar is Shadow Tag in this game. So you get a guaranteed Shadow Tag. That's going to be a good catcher, Mon. Huh. Gengars can teleport, too. Gengar gets Mimic? Dude, you can scale Mimic on Gengar. That's spicy. They gave my boy some techie. Submission. Gengar's attack isn't all that, but submission is pretty interesting with like the trapping of, but I guess you have Shadow Tag. Huh. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's like, you can use a hard stone to evolve your Machoke and the Machamp, right? Oh no, Machop into Machoke, you can use a hard stone. Why would you do that? I mean, Machoke has huge power. I guess if you're like desperate for Machoke in some fight before you can get Machamp. Can you ever get Golem and Machoke? Because they're dependent on each other, right? Can you ever get both? I think you can only pick one. Because Graveler evolves with a Machoke in the party, and Machoke evolves with a Graveler in the party. There's no way to do it, is there? I just can't ever see... Like, Golem seems great with Shell Armor, and I believe it's buffed, but I can't see taking that over No Guard Machamp. Only get both if we catch them both at, like, level 100. Yeah, I feel like it's a very niche situation if you level up both in the same fight. I feel like that wouldn't work, right? Because whichever one evolves first, the other one just won't evolve, yeah? Yeah, I feel like it locks you from that. But yeah, I don't know, man. No guard cross chop Machamp, plus no guard for all the fog sections. That just seems too hard to pass up. I mean, Machamp is just so crazy. Like, Brother has 140 base attack. That's so insane. That is such an absurdly strong Mon. The Hardstone technology is to have both Machop and Geodude, then Hardstone one of them, Candy the other one, then level up the one within the cap. Gets you an early Golem and Machamp. So that's why the Hardstone method is there. And then I'm guessing you only get one Hardstone, right? I feel like giving up hard stone is a little rough. You can also get submission on Machoke if you evolve it early. Alright, Dustox. Yo, Greg, what's good, go? You run up some Platinum Kaizo today? Yo, good luck on Rourke, man. I want to know what you think about that fight after you do it. I'll be saving a spot for you, goat. I'll be ready. All right, Cargo. Poliwrath. Nomu. Wiggly. And then Young Shuck. Spent 2 hours in the calculator last night. It's wild coming off of Ironmon, isn't it? The level of planning you have to do sometimes. But yeah, Rourke, you do have to do a bit of balling. There's like... Maybe with absolute perfect encounters, you could do it riskless. I don't even know if that's happening, though. But there's like, once you've done Rourke a few times, there's consistent ways you do the fight, and it's just some RNG checks. Okay, let's do some leveling here. 33 is fine for the first one on Chestnut. We're not going to touch Nomu. I don't think we need to level anyone for the first one. Also, I'm seeing that Poliwrath at 34 can outspeed and kill the Magmar if I switch in properly. I mean, Nomu killing the Porygon gets me Confuse Ray or Psychic. But I die to Psychic crit. If I go 35, I can just switch in with Persim and kill. 35 on Poliwrath feels a little high, because this guy probably gets used a lot. I think it's okay. I'm gonna go 34 for the first one at least. Let's put it this way. If I was able to do the Ice Punch delay, we'd be at 37, you know? Dustox at 34 is fine. I think this is all fine. And then Shuckle's gonna get EXP share for the first one probably. I think part of why I ran into EXP problems last time was because I was bleeding pretty hard. So I just had like fewer guys to use. So maybe, yeah, maybe I can go kind of aggressive and not stress it. Darkrai can't happen yet. I think Darkrai starts spawning after you beat Fantina. And I think it's like a 1 in 10,000 odds. Whoever gets the first Darkrai, that's like a guaranteed Nuzzies win, I feel like. I'm thinking for the first fight what we need here. Quick Claw Nomu, because I'm playing around flinches. Oh my god. I'm not sure about Chestnut. You high-key have Nomon to trade for Chestnut, except maybe Meowth, because you have to sack Kricketune on Rourke. I do like Persian, but that's probably okay. I mean, you can't go without Chestnut. That guy's just way too valuable. Shuckle... The second fight will change your item. Yeah, the Umbreon might kind of sauce me a little bit. We should be alright. As long as Poliwrath doesn't switch into like a Mud Slap. I still get a few chances though, and I am faster. Go Persim on Chestnut here. Oh, I need a Cutmon. God damn this game. I probably need to bring Rat. That's my current Cutmon. Okay, well, good for the viewers. We're not doing a PP stall anymore. We're just going to pivot in the Rat and kill the Haunter. Y'all got off easy today. Yeah, we just don't bring Wiggly then. I think 37 on Rat, right, to outspeed Haunter. Yeah, I gotta go 37. Alright, let's burn. Sorry guys, I'm late. Hopefully I didn't miss the PP stall. Nah, it's over. You missed it. It's cooked. Alright, so Porygon's gonna trace Guts, which is great because it doesn't do anything. I looked at this Rat for Fantina. It underspeeds like everything. So I don't know that this Rat can really do much on Fantina. So if it dies before Fantina, I could see it dying on like Jupiter. I don't think we're feeling too bad if that happens. The thing is, I don't even think this Rat is slow. I think it's just Raticate's base speed. Yeah, it's a good Rat besides the nature. I guess Fantina's has got some speedsters. Yeah, so we pivot. Well, instead of Dustox, I think I want to bring Muck then. Because Muck can be more of a backup guy. I just need a Focus Blast pivot. That baits Shadow Ball. Yeah. Dustox was there for the 5 times fighting resist, so let's go re-sleep. Well, it's good that Rat slots in pretty nicely into these fights since I'm super okay having cut on it. Alright, quick check before you go in. Polly, you need a Person Berry, dude. Alright. We are stuck until we finish these next 2 fights. I guess first fight I'll wait to turn on in-game music because we're going to be stalling out a Wobbuffet. There we go, right. I guess to progress this place, I just step on the wrong pad, right? Yeah. Okay, good luck. After the Wobbuffet dies, we can get the in-game music going. Y'all don't want to sit here and watch me slow-mo stall a Wobbuffet. There should be Toxic Spikes, right? Yep. Kill this through the Sash with Fire Spin. Oh yeah, starting the second fight, don't I need to like hug the very left or the guy will mess up the pathing? I just stick to the very left, don't I? Alright, Wobbuffet comes out. Then we just start stalling the guy. Will-O-Wisp missed. That's annoying. I do need to save at least like 2 or 3 PP on Will-O-Wisp for the Shelgon. Ideally for the Umbreon too. Just don't go directly up. I'm gonna bank 5. Actually, we can switch over to recover. I don't remember. I didn't see if he's Destiny Bonded yet. Oh, now he has. Alright. Now the fight starts. Yo, Aloran, thank you so much for the Prime. Also, what's up, Dilo? Hope your birthday was great, man. Okay, it's, is it even worth trying to... Getting a Will-O-Wisp here makes Pursuit a lot more palatable, is the thing, yeah. Go. It's synchronized, but like, you know, I'm a fire type, so. I can chip this once before. I just want to put it in kill range of Poliwrath, ideally. I can probably kill it with Fire Spin on accident. Crit into burn into residual, yeah, and then I just bait out Dugtrio and die. Let's go Rock Slide. Okay, we have a Persim that's -1. I probably want to let this guy sleep me before I go Poliwrath, right? No, actually, I want to... When can Poliwrath just kill this? Brick Break is 49 to 60. I want a chance for it to sleep Poly so I can get a free switch into a not Mud Slap. I mean, whatever, as long as Poly can kill this, like... If I miss the range for 1 turn, it's not that bad. I think we just go in. Also, Scout, thank you for the 3 months. Oh, I got Switch AI'd. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't trap you, though. This is... this is a little scary. I should have thought about that. Because Rock Slide, yeah. I'm a dumbass. I have to dodge flinch and crit, essentially. I'm sure I Oko this. Okay, Aerial Ace is a 3-hit KO, assuming I don't get crit at all. We have to dodge King's Rock flinches. This is actually really good if we pull this off, because I can save some EXP on Nomu. There's nothing I can do. We just have to fucking send it, boys. Poliwrath, you've been incredible. And I'm not ready to lose you just yet. You dodge this every time, buddy. Fuck, we flinched. Okay, we go again. I do live 1 crit here. That's my goat. That's my big frog, baby. Straight out of New Orleans. So we could take 1 more Aerial Ace non-crit there. We can, as long as we don't get crit, we get 3 tries there. Jesus Christ, bro. Is it Magneton? Just go Camel. Alright, so this is going to be less EXP for Nomu, so this nets out as a better result. It was just riskier. Let's see that magnet rise, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Scared us with the pre-obituary. I know. I gotta stop with the pre-obituaries, because then the Mons aren't gonna clutch up. You know, I just have to know they're gonna win. If I don't believe in them, why should they believe in me? We can probably do multiple pivots here. Just to split more EXP. Yeah, so in the future, I'll think about manipulating Dougie Switch AI to work in my favor. Because I actually didn't think, like, when you've pre-selected a switch, I thought when the Arena Trapper came in, it would stop my switch. I didn't know it was going to let me switch there. Because if it didn't, Mag Cargo was just dead, right? Could I have at least risked a crit? Okay, yeah, Mag Cargo could have just... It was dead to... It lived non-crit. So if I got non-crit and non-flinch, I could have killed the Dougie. So it wasn't completely cooked, but still, I don't want to ever be in that spot. I think Polyrath is a little sketchy here. This thing is still burnt at least. Polyrath is mostly fine. But the poison spikes are up. Let's go Muck first. Let's go Polyrath here and see if we can just... I mean, Muck can probably just win now. I think I just stay. Poison Jab is best damage. I mean, Clock's sticking for Umbreon anyways, and Muck is pretty fat here. Oh, but Muck being away... I kind of fucked up, because now Haunter can... Actually, Haunter Hypnosising in the Rat is fine, because it's going to be pre-burn anyways, so this is okay. This is fun. We can just chill here. Even if it starts mud slapping me and I can't land an attack, like, it's dying, right? Yeah, Haunter's the other fight. I'm just thinking ahead. Haunter is the next one. I did go on holiday SG. That was, I guess, about a month ago, so I've been back for a little bit. You can't keep me away from Platinum Kaizo for too long. I mean, I'm an addict, you know? Yeah, Slice. Just losing the pre-sleep. But that only mattered in the PP stall line I was originally doing. Now that we've switched to Guts Rat, it's not really going to matter. So we're Bing chilling. But yeah, I went to Spain like a month ago. It was a trip that was planned like last year. Because in all honesty, I can't really be going on trips right now. I've spent way too much money between like the new car and all the shit I've had to deal with this past year. I'm in big savings mode right now. All right, next fight is going to be brutally scary because of this Shogun. Yes, sir, John. Big savings. Okay, we don't need any pre-damage. Let's heal everybody. Dude, Polyrath is such a champion. I love this guy. It's the first time I've used it in this game. Polyrath was really good in Emerald Kaizo, too. Open up stream, immediately see a Kaizo puzzle. Yup. So basically in here, if you mess up the puzzle, you can't leave, and you're stuck with whatever team you have for the next gauntlet. And obviously, if I mess up the puzzle here, this is my team for Jupiter, which probably just loses. I don't see how I'm beating Gyarados with this team. But we won't mess up the puzzle. Nah, I'm not playing blind anymore. Okay, Chestnut. Let's see. Shuckle can keep EXP share, honestly. I don't think I Quick Claw Nomu this time, do I? If I don't get to properly Encore the Porygon... I guess I gotta deal with Freeze Risk. Either way, Blizzard or Tri-Attack. Yeah, I'll do Aspire Berry. We will do Aspire Berry. Aspare. Frog at 35 lets me switch into Magmar always and never risk any crits. I don't think that's worth it though. I'm dead to so few crits, and like Frog is a backup too. So it's like high rolls of crit. I feel like I just keep the Sasses here. Just throw in a Persianberry for good measure, which we already have. True. Okay, that. Yeah, Shuckle's pretty slept, so I'll get an Encore off. Poliwrath could also be a Porygon backup. I could actually set up a Porygon into Magmar Chain. That also saves the XP on Nomu. Nomu still has to come in and chip Porygon. I would need to find a way to bait a Blizzard into Poliwrath then. Which I don't think I can reliably do. Because Shuckle baits 50-50 Blizzard Zap Cannon. Nomu baits Tri-Attack. I don't want to rely on Encore turns. That's inconsistent. And then Muck just baits Tri-Attack. Okay, we're not going to mess with that. Yeah, Muck is manually slept. He's just here for a pivot, but I guess he can play backup. I should probably wake him up. I'm okay with him baiting a Hypnosis out of Haunter. I'm going to a Gutsmon. Yeah, let's wake up Muck because he needs to play backup potentially. Then he's gonna clear Toxic Spikes too. I think this mostly comes down to Shelgon. You're currently of the opinion this is the hardest fight in the building, although this might change when you don't have Ampharos. Ah, Ampharos for the Hail fight probably does make it a lot easier. Yeah, the Shelgon, there seems to be so few strong, consistent checks to it. I mean, the rest of the fight is nasty, but I've got good mons for it. But I'm fixating on the Shelgon because that's the guy in front of me. I'm just like kind of struggling. Let me see, Mag Cargo, does an extra level help you a little bit? I think it probably does. I take like 1 less damage from the Shelgon. I don't know if that's that worth. I'm gonna go Oranberry on Chestnut, I think. Aspire Berry to help with Porygon if I want. But I've got the camel for that. Is the Oranberry going to do anything against Shelgon? Not really. We just got to hit that burn, baby. Alright, I think everything's ready. Actually... Quick Claw? I think kind of fuck it, Quick Claw. That's Silver Powder. Hey, what's up, Lauren? No snackies. Yeah, I think we're gonna Quick Claw this guy. Here we go. Alright, Knack lost his bag cargo to the Shelgon, so he put it on cooldown for me. He helped the brother out. Knack did me a real solid here. Alright, we're gonna see Toxic Spikes. Intimidate doesn't matter. Alright, y'all. We need to hit Will-O-Wisp, 85% accurate. This Shelgon is really hard to beat, so this is why I'm playing it kind of risky. Quick Claw proc matters so much here. I cannot tell you how important it would be to hit a Quick Claw Will-O-Wisp here. Alright, best of luck. Okay, no Quick Claw. Yes! Let's go, baby! Give me that! Alright, let's recover. He does have one Dragon Dance, but we're fine. Woo! I may have lost a year of my life stressing over that, but it's okay. We take these. Is there Switch A I have to worry about here? No. I guess Fire Spin is more here because of residual. Yeah, it's one less damage than Slide, but the residual will rack up more. Yo, watch it, Lauren. Come on. We gotta chill out with the ageist jokes, alright, y'all? I know I'm unk, but cut me some slack here. No Quick Claws yet. Oh, Switch AI would have never mattered. I'd trap the guy anyways. But... oh, I was so stressed about this stupid Shelgon. Ooh, he crit me! You got called ma'am, not the ma'am. I got called sir recently, and I was like, ugh. I don't want to be sir. Chestnuttington always delivers. Never doubt the goat chestnut. Alright, Haunter. Better than being called ma'am over the phone when you're reminding a patient about their MRI appointment. Okay, this can Hypnosis or Focus Blast. Or Gravity. We go Muck first, who's also going to clear the Toxic Spikes. So we can see Shadow Ball or Hypnosis. Both are free switches into the Rat. We had to go 37 in order to outspeed and kill this guy. Big Crunch. I think it's grape flavor. And then it's Porygon. Can't stay in Gumberskin crit. Or I could just say fuck it and just flinch him with Hyper Fang and two-shot him. I'm not going to be doing that. Alright, it's going to Trace Guts, which is great because that doesn't do anything for him. Poison types clear Toxic Spikes when you switch them in. Steel types just don't get poison because they're immunity, but they don't clear it. Okay, this is going to be Tri-Attack. So Camel can just 1v1 this. I'm going to attempt to make it easier for him. This is why Shuckle had to stay asleep and not be using the prior fight, so I don't risk getting incapacitated right here. Gravity is up too. So this is 50-50 Zap Cannon Blizzard. I'm hoping for Zap Cannon, but we do have answers to Blizzard. So we're gonna just try to lock it into something beneficial. Nice. That's awesome. Now I can just go Camel and sit on this. Bang, bang. And we just Sand Tomb twice. We are slower though, so early Encore end into like Tri-Attack bullshit, but that's fiction. Yeah, Shotgun, I definitely have. Blind is fun in the early days, but it starts to... once the shininess wears off, I just want some... I want to be able to make consistent plans and not just be like, well, I hope I don't wipe on this next fight. I don't know what the fuck I'm fighting, you know? That's only fun for so long. For me, at least. Like, I think there are a good amount of people who Nuzlocke and watch Nuzlocke content for the gambling aspect. I don't really play for the gambling personally. Sometimes you gotta do it, but that's not what gets me off. Like, I like crafting intricate plans and seeing it work out. That's the part to me that's fun. That's just what I like, you know? Everyone's got their own stuff. So, like, I do just stay and kill this, but I want to try to split EXP. This is Confuse Ray or Psychic. Do I have a clean pivot into Poliwrath? Because I opted not to go 35. So I do die to a few high rolls of crit. I do outspeed and kill with Poliwrath. Psychic into Chestnut. Rebate Psychic. Psychic into Shuckle. Rebates Lava Plume. So I can pivot Shuckle here. If I get crit, it might get weird, but I can just go back into Nomu. I guess if Poliwrath gets burnt, I don't kill this, though. Then we'll just go back Nomu. Exactly, Ash. I'm cool with Confuse right here. Okay, Confuse Ray or Plume. Plume, no burn, because then that saves my berry. God damn it, Magmar. Fuck you too. Okay, it turns out we're doing it with Camel, but at least we split the EXP several ways. So it's still a W. Don't eat my Prison Berry here, man. Just don't. I'm gonna be so mad if you do. Just Thunder Punch me, bro. Oh, wait, what? Gulp? Oh. Okay, it was like slightly higher. I thought there was gonna be overlap. Okay. GG's? Yeah, GG's. Yeah, so we still split the EXP a lot more. Nomu is... I think my Nomu might have already been level capped at this point last time, so it's looking much better. Okay, nice. We're going to Jupiter. Those two went about as good as they could have. That's about as good as it gets, man. And as long as we don't mess up the puzzle, we can go back and rebuild. I've totally just memorized this all in my head. I guess there's like, I think there's like a PC or something you interact with. And there's like a code you have to decrypt, and it gives you the answer to these puzzles. So it's not just blind trial by error. There is an actual way to like get it, which is cool. I never interacted with the code. I didn't bother, but. So I have to bring a Cutmon to Jupiter, which is why I feel like I gotta bring Rat. I feel like Deathless Jupiter is going to be pretty hard to do. So it's just a matter of who I sack. Blossom got crit on the first fight of this place. She didn't want it bad enough. It was a rock climb crit, yeah. Yeah, Jupiter, the thing with Jupiter, you can build pretty consistent plans for it. There's not a lot of bullshit. It's just like, she's just got a bunch of strong guys she throws at you, but it's, because this whole place is a bunch of bullshit, annoying strats. It's like a straightforward fight. The power levels are just kind of high. You know what I mean? But it's just like a pretty regular fight. Not a lot of like weird gimmicks or anything. Which I appreciate because we dealt with enough bullshit in there. Very fair of Team Galactic. I did get AP boosted by Lunatone last time. But like Lunatone bullshit versus, you know, Hail Fight, like whatever. Dude, isn't the box wallpaper so cute, Koi? I love it, man. There's some good ones. There's like... Let's see, where is... The distortion one's pretty cool. Krogunk is fire. This is a personal favorite. What is Trio? Oh, it's the starters. I haven't seen that one. Pika Pika's the one I'm using. Legend. What was that? Giratina. Oh, we should name the box, huh? Oh, I guess it's just the nickname theme. Cities. This Team Galactic one is pretty fire as well. They're all good. But we gotta rock with the Pika. It's gotten us this far. Name it Rage Candy Bar. What do y'all think a Rage Candy Bar tastes like? Like, what's in it? Surely it's more than just a Snickers. Oh, am I on the default Poketch? Can you really change it from green? You can change the colors? Sour. Half Rage, half Candy Bar. The reason I like this screen in the Poketch, because it shows recent encounters, so like, if people are curious, they can kind of see that, without having to ask every time. Oh, dude, wait, holy, I can do my purple. Damn, I never knew what the Kecleon page was for. I've never interacted with it. Yo, holy cook, thank you. Rage Candy Bar gives me OG Coca-Cola vibes. Like the secret ingredient is drugs. That's what the Rage Candy Bar is, dude. It's got Coke in it. That's the secret sauce. All right, I'm gonna put up a prediction for Jupiter. I'm just gonna do win or lose because I don't know if I'm planning any sacks. I might have to. Your brother got Rage Candy Bar as his Unite username? Dude, that's fire. That's a banger username. Yeah, I'm trying to hold on to routes for a Gardevoir. I don't know that my box needs a Gallade right now. I don't see like a specific reason. If I have to pull it for a fight, we do it. But I haven't really felt the need yet. But I also haven't really checked. But I think long-term, Guardy is... I don't know, man. This thing has really low special attack. But it's still... I don't know. It's got goated IVs. I think it can be whatever I want it to be. A Gravity Gardevoir with Psychic Delay seems nice. It'll come with Thunderbolt with a Psychic Delay too. So I think long term, if we can do it, I think Guardy is going to be more what I need. Especially because I'll have a Machamp eventually. I don't know if it gets imprisoned. It feels like it would. Yeah, it just seems like this... It seems like Guard is the way to go. Okay, so as always, if I need a Rapidash, I can break the delay. If I need a Luxray, I can break the delay. Things to consider. Would rather not, though. Okay. Nomu lead here seems really consistent. I liked it last time. I mean, Skunk has the... It's not risky AI. So what's like 3% chance to boom? So I think we just send it and kill this. Bait Gyara for Waterfall. Nomu can also take Electrode later. So that's 2 bodies with like good baiting. Gyarados was problem number 1. And this is why I wish I had hit a Love Disc. But in the timeline where I hit a Love Disc, I never got that Celio. And then maybe I just wiped to the Hail fight. But Love Disc seems goated here. You switch, you know, you lead Nomu, you always have it. You bait Waterfall, you go Love Disc, you're going to outspeed a Gyarados, you charm it, and then that probably just locks it into the Dragon Dance for most, like, favorable matchups, or Dragon Rage. And that's, like, consistent, just 40 damage, no crits, no bullshit. We don't have that, though, so... I guess Azu in the Waterfall is probably my play. Azu and Prey and bring a Revenge Killer. Yeah, I mean, Love Disc living past Rourke is also not, like, super common. If I go 37, I have really good odds to 2-shot. I mean, the fact that Azu can just die in this fight makes me want to just level cap it. I think that Azu's kind of copy. The only other, like, consistent option would be... I mean, does my Shinx even outspeed this? I have 1 speed, but I have a naive nature. Let's see. Let's put Luxray in the builder just in case. So Luxray would be 38. We'd have Thunderfang. It would be... It's Reckless, but that doesn't... So Luxray here would be running Thunderfang, Ice Fang, I guess Fire Fang Crunch. If I absolutely had to pull it, I guess we could scale Fake Out later, but Reckless would come in late. Okay, so Luxray can just raw switch in a Waterfall and kill this. But I think I just cope with Azu for now. I'd rather not break this delay. That naive nature, I mean, I guess it's just a lot faster than Gyarados naturally. That would bait Lunatone. I could also pivot through Waterfall to bait something more favorable, but I don't know. Let's stick with the Azu route, though, and see what it gets us. I mean, also, if the first slam paras Gyara, then Azu does just beat it. Let me make sure there's no flags missing on this fight. Okay, Emicalc's not missing anything here. This is Gara minus speed. It does feel kind of slow. No, it's just Gara. Yeah, Azu just risks crit. Like, I don't feel terrible about it. The question is if I go 37 or 38. Either way, though, Azu beating this gets Electrode for Thunderbolt. And then I only have to risk one boom turn. I go no moon, kill Electrode. And Azu dying on this fight doesn't seem bad. I believe this is, like, probably where it really starts to fall off. And I've got a Polyrath, too. So Nomu baits what? Lunatone? I mean, assuming Electro didn't boom, I can live boom. HP Grass. I don't have Cheelon Berry. I think I got boomed this time on Rourke, didn't I? Let me see. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I must have gotten boomed. I don't have it. No, I do have Cheelon. Oh, shoot. Yo, that seems really good in this fight. Because I'm also risking boom on the lead. Huh, I thought I used it. Yeah, I guess I go Cheelon then. I mean, what else would I do? Like Quick Claw? Yeah, Cheelon Nomu seems great. I'll do it. Yeah, I definitely don't want to lose Azu. I'm just like, I'm always pessimistic about these types of matchups where you have the ball a little bit. So Nomu has a very good chance to bait. Oh, Psychic and Earth Power have overlap from Luna. So it'd be Hypnosis, Psychic, or Earth Power. At least it's not AP. I mean, there's a decent chance I live that too, but like, I don't do much damage, so. This feels like a Wormadam matchup, but here's the thing. So I don't know how I'm beating Medicham right now. The only thing I can think of that's like kind of consistent is Wormadam getting in, baiting high jump kick and protecting, and then bringing in something that takes a high jump kick and kills this guy. I'm not sure like what else I would do. So that means using Wormadam for Lunatone is kind of sketchy. Another strategy is Rock Tomb and Nomu to force switch AI. It always baits Gara, and Gara switches into super effective Tomb. That does seem pretty heat. Right? Actually, what? It wouldn't go Gara. Because Gara doesn't resist Rock Tomb. Yeah, it'd be Medicham for high jump kick, which seems not good. And then Skunk lurking in the back is weird. If you use Chestnut. Oh, I thought you were talking about Nomu. Ooh, Rock Tomb on Chestnut seems good. I haven't ripped it yet. I gave one to Shuckle. I don't think I want to lead Cargo, though. I mean, I don't think outspeeding Medicham is my issue. It's just like switching into it. Anyway, Ariados beats Lunatone. Sure. Just die to Psychic. Ooh, hold up. Maybe Ariados kind of does it if we get a little risky. Okay, so Lunatone. It can be Psychic, Hypnosis, or Earth Power. Because Psychic and Earth Power have the same top roll. Like coming off a camel. I'm only dead to crit Psychic. Hypnosis is free. Because I'm Insomnia. 37 Silver Powder, I just kill it with Leech Life. I'm kind of down. As of right now, this is only my 3rd slot. I could try to bring a pivot too. If I could guarantee Hypnosis or Earth Power, Ariados cooks it. But then what does Medicham do when he comes in? It's likely gonna be a Psycho Cut, which could be the wormy switch. God, crit does so much. I could try to go wormy, maybe with like Berry Juice. I don't know if that's gonna work against a crit. As long as I'm only dead to high jump kick, I protect once. Oh, dude. I protect once. On the follow-up high jump kick, we go Ariados. Depending on how Lunatone goes, I mean, I can still just die to crit here, but otherwise I would finish it. And then it's just Tangrowth, and I have 2 slots left. Because I want to try to bring Rat. That's my Cutmon. Because I don't think Rat can kill this guy. So I could probably fit a Lunatone pivot to make sure Ariados is like full health. So I don't have to like eat a raw Psychic. Actually, what's beating Tangrowth though? Dude, if Azu gets it done, y'all, this is actually looking pretty good, right? 'Cause let's say Azu... Look, I believe in Azu to get at least 1 slam on Gara. Ariados is probably faster. I'd need a decent roll. I'd need a pretty good roll of Slam. And then Cross Poison Spider could finish Gara. Then I bait Luna and chain it. And then the Medicham line remains like the same. Dude, hold up. Is there a way I can bait a Dragon Rage out of this? Like chip it with... God, Love Disc would have been heat here. Because if I can chip with Azu, find a way to get a safe move into Ariados, which I guess Dragon Rage is ideal. I mean, Earthquake is manageable. Because I heal up so much on Luna. And chain Luna. That probably gives me another slot if I don't want to have to try to pivot. Let's start looking at Tangrowth stuff. Some Azus do just bait D-Rage, because mine's baiting Earthquake, right? Yeah. What is my Azu's spread? Plus special attack, it's what, is that Rash Nature? I have 1 defensive 4 HP. This Azu's not great. Worm beats Tangrowth pretty easily. Oh yeah, Wormadam. Oh, Tangrowth is really slow. I guess Chestnut probably outspeeds it. Damn! Oh, because I have Charcoal too. Yeah, I think Chestnut, if I switch in the right way. 35 Charcoal Chestnut is outspeeds and kills this guy. I think AP boost is like the scariest thing, right? What else looks good here? Yeah, because it could... Let's see, with the current line, I guess I'm killing Medicham with Spider. I need to slot 1 more guy into the party that outspeeds and finishes Medicham, which would be Rat. Because if Spider goes down to like a crit, I need to be able to outspeed and finish it. So if Spider kills Medicham, Tangrowth bait is kind of rough though. How am I killing Medi? I'm getting Wormadam in, protecting for the first high jump kick, so he goes down to 50%. And then switching in the Spider for the next one and killing it. Spider dies to crit, Rat cleans. That's the idea at least. I mean, Wormadam right now is switching in on a Psycho Cut, though. Let's see, if I get crit with a Berry Juice, can I still guarantee that? Because Psycho Cut's high crit, too. 72, 96 minus 72, plus 20. We can bait Thunder Punch. What if I go like 37? 69. Okay, at level 37, high jump kick isn't 50% on miss in this game. It's based on the damage it would have dealt. So you're telling me if I'm dead to high jump kick, when I protect, he'll just die? Is that what you mean? That can't be right. Does that mean as long as Wormy... I mean, the EmiCalc tooltip might just be wrong, right? Because it says it loses half of max HP if it misses. %50 of the damage it would have dealt. Got you. I wonder if this still works then. So if I'm chipped from Psycho Cut, I guess, like, here's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it just based on, like, its damage potential? So this is 102 to 120, or is it going to be based on, like, say I get chipped by Psycho Cut. Say I'm at, like, I don't know, 55. It can only do up to 55 damage to me, right? So it'd be half of 55. Or is it just the full potential? Because then this just doesn't work. And Medicham gets a lot scarier. This guy's a threat then. Does the line work? Is it going to be half of the range or half of my HP, since it always kills me? When you fought Terra Luna yesterday, Meditite missed high jump kick in the Chansey and it died from full. We can actually take a look at that, use it as a reference. So high jump kick kills Chansey from full, because Chansey has such a big HP pool. Yeah, that's the problem, is I don't know if it calculates off of the damage it does to you. Because I only have, like, even theoretically, I have an HP, like, yeah, let's say I have 50 HP. It can never do more than that, but I don't know if it's like the calculation of the raw HP. Ari doesn't 1v1 Medicham, no, it chips it for like Rat to clean up or something. If I want to theoretically try that. I'm picking up a Beedrill or a Vespiquen from a Honey Tree soon. So Ariado's loss, your roll probably gets refilled. Like, we could use Wormadam to test this too, but I don't know if I really want to test on a fight with these kinds of stakes. Shuckle, can you take hits from this? Hell no. Does that kill though? Let's assume the worst scenario where Wormadam got crit. So that'd have to be what, 36? Let's try 35. 96 minus Psycho Cut crit plus 20 from Berry Juice. That can bait Thunder Punch. What about 36? 99 minus 70 plus 20. That can still bait Thunder Punch. I have to be 37 to always switch in on Psycho Cut and bait only high jump kick. The Anacalc shows high jump kick miss damage scaling with your current HP. See, that's what I'm scared of. I don't know if this is enough damage then, but let's see. Minus 69 plus 20. So 50, at 37, 52 is the worst I can be at. So that would be enough damage then. Would be half of 52, right? Is it half of your HP pool? Or just current? Sounds like it's current. Because, I mean, 26, if it's half of this, I think it's kind of cooked. Spider has, like, a small range to hit. There's actually only one roll of Spider that wouldn't kill if it's half a current. So that's fine. That assumes I got max roll crit also. So, like, any crit that isn't max, Spider will always kill. And then worst case, he has one roll that doesn't. Oh, 37 on Wormy. That feels kind of high, though, no? Maybe I go 36 and just bank on getting crit, but them not being, like, super high rolls, right? I mean, I guess if that happens, I sack the rat. Yeah. Yeah, and then if Azu dies the Gera, we chain into Luna with Spider on the revenge kill. Problem is, though, I'm baiting... Killing with Ariados means I'm baiting Ancient Power out of Tangrowth, right? It'd be Ancient Power or Sleep Powder. It's probably just going to be Ancient Power. So do I just straight up risk a AP boost? I mean, if he boosts, I don't think I can win. Mag Cargo only doesn't die to crit there, so it's just boost. So if I go like pre-slept hard cargo there. Can Gallade be an answer to Medi? I don't know. Let's see. Gallade. Level 36 is when it evolves. My guy, I don't know if he's Steadfast or Hypercutter. I don't think that's relevant here. We'll just give it Hypercutter, I guess. Zenny. Zenny's probably the best damage I can do there. Maybe it kills Medi and dies the crit. That's my guess. Let's see. Oof, yeah. Not super potent. Here's Medi's thing. It's got 75 base attack with pure power. So that's doubled, right? So it's essentially 150 base attack. And then high jump kick is 150 base power. It's disgusting. Yeah, the only thing now is like Tangrowth. Is there something else? Switching and risking AP boost terrifies me. Because I got boosted on the last time. Besides Spider, is there something that could switch in on Medi high jump kick and like chain Tangrowth? Dude, like a Vespi or something would have done that. Probably just gotta send it. Rapidash, that'd be interesting. Rapidash can come in on like Ice Punch and almost kill Medi. I guess I would have Reckless Double Edge available, but I think Bounce would still be more damage now. Yeah. Yeah, even like a Butterfree or something would honestly be kind of popping for me. It's nice that Cargo doesn't have to risk crit on Tangrowth at least. It's just an AP boost. It's a 10%. Right? If this guy boosts, it's over, right? I think it's over if it boosts. Poliwrath? Probably can't switch into Medi. Ice Punch. Let's see. So Wormy, we're going to protect and beta high jump kick. Do I pivot through Spider? I bait Psycho Cut. Can we fit Wigglytuff in for like a copycat of something to kill it? Probably not. What else? We need 64 damage in a worst case scenario. By the way, if I were to pull Luxray for Gyarados, we bait Luna for Earth Power Hypnosis, free switch into Ariados, kill that. Medi comes out. We do the Medi line. And then I guess Ariados still baits Tangrowth, which means Electrode's last and can't boom, but I'm not that scared of that guy of Chilon. I think we might just be risking that boost, y'all. Or do I just stay in with Ariados and try to hit 2 Leech Lives on Tangrowth and risk a crit? And Ariados is really getting put to work. And I already, like, am risking... It's kind of fiction on Lunatone, but I'm risking some stuff there. It'll be Earth Power, Hypnosis, Psychic. I'd add a Psychic crit. Shuckle? I guess Shuckle could Encore Power Whip. And then I go back into Spider. But Shuckle still is switching into a possible AP, right? So it's still risking the boost. Off a Spider. Might just be what it is, though. And then if the AP doesn't boost, I'm risking Power Whip crit unless I get some levels going. Even then. Chestnut clutched up today. I think he can do it again. Question is Azu. Do I want to go 37 or want a level cap? So 112 minus 55. So if I Mineral Slam, my chance to kill with the next one is still 81%. Whereas going up a level gives me guaranteed. I think I'm just going to go 37 then. I don't think my bulk gets much better. I take 2 less. And if Azu's already on the chopping block. Yeah, I think this is our team though. I think the scariest thing is probably 10% AP boost from Tangrowth. Ooh, Shellbell Azu is a shout. I was just gonna go Orin, but I guess Shellbell's just better. Why was Medi... Oh, okay. I was trying to think. Medi was a non-factor last time. I chained into it with Furret. Just out of curiosity, if this Raticate was not modest, would it kill this Medi? It'd be a range, but it's not great. So Rad is here. I think Rad is EXP share and cut guy. Fearow, Furret, Beedrill. Ooh, yeah, Fearow for sure. Getting Fearow in, you probably have to chain Fearow, right? It doesn't really switch into anything there. Double edge guy probably gets it done. Oh yeah, if you delay for double edge on rat. What is that delay? Delay till 30. That's not that hard of a delay, yeah. Yeah, double edge totally does it. Okay, level. Spider needs to be 37. How do people feel about ape these days? I haven't really watched much ape content. I just don't see a lot of people doing it. But I see it coming up a little more in conversations. What's the temperature on ape now? How are we feeling about it? Doesn't it take a really long time to get ape online? Tough first 3 splits and pops off. I mean, at least versus Penguin, you're already delaying Penguin for so long. On average. Ooh, Spiderweb. I take that, don't I? In case Spider lives, I probably want Spiderweb for catching. I guess String Shot goes. I think Spiderweb's a thing in this game. Because I know there's like Mons that can escape from capture. So it's like Spiderweb, there's Shadow Tag Gengar you can get. String Shot isn't exactly easy to click with this either, because it's pretty frail. Bonsai gets block, yeah. I mean, this is the only trapper I have access to. I'll take it. I don't see myself using String Shot. Hydro Pump on Azu? I mean, I'll take it over Water Gun. Why not? Wormadam also needs to be 37. Do y'all think that's too high? Cargo has to be at least 35. Captivate. Like, dude, Captivate seems really good, but the set I feel like is just perfection. I don't think I can drop anything for Captivate. Yeah, I don't think I take it. Yeah, last time I didn't use Wormy that much this split. That's true. I didn't use it much. Yeah, pass. Alright, so Nomu is Chilon. For the booms we're risking. Azu is Shellbell. Did I not pick up the Shellbell? No, I did. Spider needs Silver Powder. Brawn needs Berry Juice. Chestnut needs Charcoal. Rat is EXP Share. And then we'll have Guts online for Rat in case we end up using it. Besides the AP boost, I actually feel pretty good about this. And then Rat's our cut guy. Honorary cut guy. Let's go put everything to sleep. Like Chestnut, Nomu, Wormy, Azu come to 90% of your Jupiters. Yeah, they're all kind of staples that are like relatively common to have. I mean, I guess Wormy's the only non-guaranteed one there. Even then, it's not that rare to have a Wormy. Especially for Honey Tree maxing like I am. I don't think Honey Tree maxing is always the move. I think on Penguin, you kind of have to. if you get lucky, you'll get your Vespiquen answer on Berry 3 like early. Like you'll get your Weedle early. So you don't always have to Honey Tree max this hard. It's just how it's playing out. I'm going to wake up Ariados. Because I want the possibility of seeing the hypnosis failed text. I want that satisfaction. I want to see that insomnia text. Because it feels good, man. It took me a while to get my first Wormadam too, Chess. It took a while. I've had this is my third one. So I've gotten a lot of Burmese. I got Mothim probably like four times, 5 times. I've had Mothim a lot. All right, we got the Chilium Berry. We got the Shell Bell. We got that powder. Pushing some levels here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's ping the cord. All right. Last time I forgot the pre-sleep. It didn't end up mattering, but this time we remembered. All right, one last check. All right, rat. Cut it down. Rat's cry kind of sounds like it's just screaming. I guess we don't have to worry about the path. We just take the wrong ones and it sends us where we gotta go. Do you have to fight that guy up there? I know there's some items. I'll just get them after. I'm gonna take the wrong path here. I don't think it does anything to me. I think that's what you have to do. Yeah, alright. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Pichu? Thank you for the 31 months, homie. Also, what's up, Zumbi? Yeah, this is by far best pace. Easily best pace. I didn't get to watch it, Pichu. Yo, Lex, thank you for the 10 months too, homie. All right, y'all, let's keep this shit rolling, baby. The Cinderella run will continue. Let's get it. Okay. I somehow stole my Chilon berry, so that's good. So we got some boom protection. What do we even do here? We earth power. Pursuit is beautiful. That won't do too much at all. Okay, this is going to be Gyarados for Waterfall. Now the fight starts, and we get to see if Azu wants it bad enough. Does Azu want to get out of the early game blender or not? Alright, Azu. Big holds here. Alright, lock in, baby. No crits. Battle armor. Alright, he's going to start Earthquaking. We're going to Super Slam. We got shooters in the back, but I want Azu to come out alive. God, that was so much damage. Okay, we didn't get the para there, so we got to dodge a crit. Actually, am I just dead? No, I'm only dead to crit, yeah. Yeah, Slam has a 30% paralyzed chance. It's super broken. Alright, Azu. Let's go, baby. Big hold. Easy. I think this is a guaranteed kill. I think I hit high enough on the other. That's my go. I am good on Electrode HP Grass. Right now, I can bait HP Grass too. It's not preferable, but I think Nomu's good for it. Love that. Alright, show me a Thunderbolt here. Show me the T-Bolt. Beautiful. If this blows up, we got the Chilium Berry. So we're okay on that too. Nice. We're out of Ancient Power range on Lunatone. Also, I'm healthy enough to beta Hypnosis. Okay, this is the first part where we can, like, hard lose. So, we gotta go hard Ariados here. This is either Psychic, Earth Power, or Hypnosis. If it's Psychic, we're only dead to crit. So I have, like, tons of padding on the RNG. Hypnosis would be best case scenario. Show me Hypnosis. It's so easy, baby. We got the Silver Powder. We kill with Leech Life. Let's go. Now we just need Medicham to play nice. This is Psycho Cut. So we went all the way to 37 on Wormadam to make sure that Psycho Cut max roll crit into Berry Juice always gives me the baiting I want. So we should be good on that part. Spider at full health is excellent too. Yeah, this is Psycho Cut. It's a high crit move, so that's why I'm banking on getting crit. Nice. +1 Berry Juice. He's going to take a ton from High Jump Kick. So this is Pure Power Medicham, which doubles its base attack. So we're looking at 150 base attack, stab, 150 BP, High Jump Kick. This mon is not okay. So, but we protect here. And he's going to crash. So he should take half of 71, yeah? So I also am not really sure on like how that plays out. So that was our live test, and I can just math it and see. That looks like that's full damage. Okay. Good to know. So on High Jump Kick whiff, they just take whatever your HP is in damage, yeah? So that was, yeah. Because half of that would have been way less. So that's really good then. Because I was a little scared about having to hit a range with my Spider. Okay, this is another High Jump Kick. Spider is never dead to crit. Okay, this might be a little crazy. Hear me out. I think I want to get crit here. Because then I can have a chance to not bait Ancient Power to Tangrowth. Maybe. I think this is only AP. Am I ever healthy enough to beta Hypnosis? But even then, that would be kind of sketchy, right? Because it has to guess my ability. But there'd be a chance. I think we'd go for the Leech Life. I'm never dead to Earthquake. I'm actually never dead to AP. So Sleep Powder can happen. We do kill with Leech Life here. Yeah, because Spider switched into Hypnosis on Lunatone and stayed so healthy. We have more options than I anticipated. So it always came down to this. Yeah, this guy can Sleep Powder. So he doesn't know I'm Insomnia yet. He could think I'm Intimidate, so he could Sleep Powder. So the original plan was just to go Mag Cargo. I'm never dead to crit or anything. The only lose con is Ancient Power, 10% boost. If I stay on Spider here, I'm dead to AP crit. And obviously boost is still a risk. So it's like, do I want to risk a crit on Spider? That's probably smarter because Mag Cargo is a higher value mon. No, I know. I'm talking about like where I want to go. I know that I could just crit this and kill it. I do kill this with a crit. But yeah, if I like don't get crit by AP and then it boosts. If I switch into Chestnut and it boosts, I probably just wipe. This is just like this is the main risk I was taking here. I just don't have any other good checks to this with this line. Because I had to build so carefully around Medicham. Like, Medicham kind of demanded a very specific sequence, so Tangrowth was just like, pull out the scraps, what I got left. I think Spider is faster after AP boost. You know what? Let's see. I do... Let's see, 72... So if I min roll this right now, he'll be at 46. Can I kill him after a boost? I definitely outspeed. I kill this after a boost, dude. So I'm only dodging crit with Spider. So that's the trade-off. Spider only risks crit. Mag Cargo risks a boost to no crit. Yeah, I'm staying in. Yeah, crit is much less likely than boost. And we're fine with boost. And I can also crit this. Oh, what's up, Greg? Where can I get more rare candies before Rourke? Did you go to the Candyman? Go to the Candyman in Jubilife. It's like in the bottom left, there's a building with a guy. You'll know. Everything you get from him, that's like the limit. I don't think you can get anything more after. Oh, wait. In Orberg, you're going to see some NPCs right to the right of the gym, like running back and forth. Click on all the tiles around them, and there's hidden candies. All right, yo, here we go. Spider. I want to keep you around. Just don't get crit. Boost is fine. Just don't get crit. Tangrowth could go for Sleep Powder for really lucky too. Right? You got this, baby. He got the boost, but it doesn't matter. Let's go! It's a good thing we didn't go Mag Cargo. This would have been a lot bloodier if we went Cargo. Dude, let's go Deathless Jupiter. Oh, that feels so good, man. Yeah, our min roll is 42%. Let's go, baby. Give me that. Give me that. Another riskless fight. Yeah, Tangrowth, the reason it has a Toxic Orb there, it's Magic Guard. I know. Tangrowth is incredibly buffed. Yeah, honestly, everything up until the Tangrowth sequence was pretty safe. Lunatone was incredibly fiction to pop off on me. That felt pretty clean. Yeah, I feel good about that one. Turns out, when you do just a straightforward fight against strong guys, it usually works out better than all the other bullshit Platinum Kaizo throws at you. We still have to deal with Karen on Cycling Road. We're still in the blender. I feel like the blender ends after Karen. Ariados IVs, it's cracked, dude. It's hasty, 23 speed, 31 attack. This is like the god spider. Yo, Azu clutched up. Azu clutched up. Azu wanted it. Now we got the big pair one. Because if Azu died, we just revenge kill with Spider, chain in the Lunatone, and then the line stays the same. So like Azu dying was gonna end up going the same path. We'd just be down a goat. What's my favorite ability in Pokemon? It's Moxi. That's where the namesake comes from. I guess I'll go get the items. I think they're pretty useless though, aren't they? Ah, no, Max Ether is not useless. Ultra Ball's also not useless. Okay, so these are real items. I thought it was gonna be like Potion or something. Oh, I have to take the real way. I thought maybe they fixed them after Galactic leaves. Rat, you were a great Cutmon. Blossom couldn't do it, but you got me. That's my boy. Feeling good, y'all. Feeling good. Feeling really, really good. Yeah, adaptability and Prankster are both up there for me too, as far as abilities I like. You know an ability I really like too? Comatose. I wonder if they'll ever give that to another Mon again. I think Comatose is really, this is really unique. Get the effects of being asleep while being awake. It feels like a one-time only thing, though. Komala is also a cool design. Let's see, how's Nomu's EXP looking? So you're basically at the level cap. I really feel like I optimized him as much as I could as far as like doing lots of three-way splits with pivots. Blossom got crit. Nickname theme is cities, yeah. Just any cities around the world. Your girlfriend who didn't know Pokemon has a tattoo that almost looks identical to Komala in your book that Pokemon's goated now. Dude, based having a tattoo of a koala in general. I love koalas. Apparently they're kind of nasty, though, as far as, like, hygiene. But they look cute. Alright, quick vibe check. What encounters do we have to look forward to? So 206 is kind of decided because I need a bug for Berry 3. Because I genuinely don't think there's any other way to cleanly beat that Torterra. Which is a bummer because there's really good grass there. But we'll take the Honey Tree. Ideally Beedrill. Worst case, we get a Vespiquen. I would prefer it to be Swarm. They eat poisonous leaves and have diarrhea from it. Yeah, like the whole... They're high all the time, right? From the eucalyptus. And they don't even, like, realize they're, I guess, poisoning themselves. So they're not even retaining most of the nutrition they take in. They can't even digest it properly. Like, they're pretty, as far as intelligence goes, I think koalas are very, very low on the totem pole. It's a shame. I love those little guys. Okay, so 206, we're taking a Honey Tree, nothing special. Coronet, anything spicy there? Do I just Old Rod? Get my Clamperl? I got Tentacle last time. I don't have a Goldeen dupe, so I'm gonna have to figure out between Gator and Kingdra when we get to that point. I'd rather get Gator because I like it more, but I don't know if I need Kingdra more with this box. Because I'm fish maxing, I'm gonna have a pretty strong roster of mons that play well in the rain. Do I still really need Clamperl? Would I ever delay Coronet? Like, I think Huntail and Gorbis look really good. So I'm not against it. A Lantern would super hit. Is Clamperl a strong dupe as well? I mean, taking grass here doesn't... It's pretty gambly. Like, the really hot stuff is a... I mean, like, a Laleep probably goes dummy. Especially with my no usable grass types right now. You don't get it till 40. It's only for Pastoria fishing. Yeah, 208 is for sure going to be fishing. Because that's where I'm trying to pick up my Barboach. Although 208 grass, I mean, a Tyrogue would probably slap. So if I whiff Barboach, what can I get? Ammonite, Corefish, or Carvana? That's the sad thing here. Like, when you're going all in on the fish maxing routing, if you don't hit the Barboach here, like... Probably feels bad, man. Let's look at Pastoria real quick, though. What's my favorite game to stream specifically? Just whatever, like, the hardest, hottest Pokemon Nuzlocke is at the time. So I guess, like, historically, Run and Bun was my favorite. I just, like, the experience I had with that game was incredible. A lot of good memories. Where's Pastoria? Is it this? Oh, yeah, this is where you can get, like, a... Is it Knack who just can't get a dry skin mon here? Because they're like so common. And I think he somehow manages to dodge the dry skin guys every time. This dry skin is really good. Is Corsola buffed? Feels like it is. Oh, that's definitely buffed. Huh, Solid Rock Corsola seems pretty nice. Guy seems cool. Octillery is also Giga buff, no? Yeah, Octillery's Rockhead. It gets Head Smash, too. Rock Smash... Or Head Smash Rockhead on Octillery. That's funny. Octazooka's buffed. Yeah, Rockhead. So yeah, Clamperl's a pretty nice dupe there. Yeah, you have like a really high chance for Seadra if you fish in Pastoria. I think the thing in Pastoria, though, it's like giving up a dry skin chance is pretty rough. The grass is really strong here. But yeah, other than that, like I'll get my Eevee in Hearthome. That's guaranteed. And then Amity Square. If I fish, I can get a Psyduck. I feel like I just go grass. Chikorita would be overdrive. Phanpy would be overdrive. Maybe I could even delay Coronet until I do Amity. And if I end up getting a Pichu, I could static for a Lantern. That could be good. I could Rock Smash here. I could progress Rock Smash because I need a Geodude eventually. I'm working on that guy. So it's a 1 in 4 for Geodude currently. Got some choices to make. My 215 dupe situation. Let's see. Yeah, Lickitung here. Yo, if I take the Psyduck from Amity, I increase my odds of Lickitung because I was saying I want to use Licky Licky. I'm gonna be done with honey trees pretty soon, so I can start dipping in the local trees. Oh wow, yeah. By the time I get here, I'll be done with global honey trees. So I would be getting 10% Ursaring, 10% Cherim, 10% Pidgeotto, 10% Licky, 10% Mime. Pidgey and Lombre day, Meryl at night. Yeah, that might be wrong. Ursaring seems crazy. Cool. Okay. Cycling Road. Another gauntlet of bullshit. So Cycling Road is like 1, 2, 3, 4 required fights. And you can only bring 3 mons per fight. Gotta dodge some optionals, but the optionals are honestly not that hard to dodge. And then Karen just has a sniper Fearow that you just have to dodge crits. I got back-to-back crit last time. Lost my Mag Cargo. Running in the boat this run now. You just you go in the right corner, you wait for the 3rd cycle, and then you just... Okay, first double. This one, I feel like was a fake demon fight. Because they've got the damage prio AI flag, so they just spam protect, right? I can probably nuke down the Plusle Spindicide. How's the run looking? Really good. At Cycling Road with 2 deaths. It's looking really nice. It is a run that sparks joy. Yeah, I remember I was so scared of this fight last time and nothing happened. It was a complete just non-event. It's kind of disrespectful they actually make you plan it. That's what I'm saying. It is disrespectful. I don't even remember what I did last time. I think I used Furret. I remember using Furret on a few fights. Maybe I can use Rat then. You don't kill the Spindo at whatever, right? I could go Persim Rat. I have Fake Out Persian too. I think that's what I did. I think I did Persian and Furret. Because Fake Out will beat Protect. I guess not on the Plusle. My Persian is slow. I guess I could Fake Out Minun. Do I pre-damage Persian to beta kill? Does that even work against damage prio? Or can it protect over kills with that routine? Because then I can make sure Plusle tries to go in on Persian, Rat kills it, and then I stop Minun, and then next turn I bait something out of Minun. It can since it's a double. Oh, what's up, Joao? No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. How far away is this rat from being last run's Furret? If I had delayed for Double Edge or like Facade, it could probably reach those heights. But right now, it definitely isn't comparing. It's definitely Walmart Furret. I'm honestly surprised Rat is still alive. I don't know how this guy hasn't died yet. I've risked him so many times. Okay, protect over kill is awkward because I'm like starting to get worn down by burn chip then. How's Wiggly? I think I do fake out with Persian to start on Minen. You lost him on trying to pre-damage and protect Wormy. Yeah, I probably just bring some fully healthy guys in and send it. I'm trying to see if there's something that can chain Plusle into Spinda. I guess Spinda's buffed a little bit, so it's a little fatter than I would expect. Poliwrath? Not even close. Wow. Not even close. One thing that's been cool with Poliwrath, so I got a quiet nature, which is not ideal, minus speed, but I have a good speed IV. So he's actually been outspeeding most matchups I'd put him on anyways. So that nature hasn't really screwed me. And eventually he's going to be Swift Swim too. Chestnut kills Spinda? Looks like everything's a 2-tap. And if that's the case, then like, that's fine. The like siren thing in that song made me feel like I was going crazy. Give me 1 second here. I guess with Metronome on Spinda, there's not much you can do about it. Yeah, I'm looking at Guts. Spinda's just surprisingly kind of bulky. Because I'm looking at Guts, Rat, and Persian. So that I can at least, like, kill the Plusle, get rid of the minus damage on Minen, right? Oh, this is non-minus damage. It's kind of a lot. I think I should go something bulkier then. Not try to go for, like, outspeed Oko Demons. Hold up. Give me a minute here. All right, I gotta go in like 10 minutes, so I think I'll just actually call it there. Short stream today. I just wanted to get past Jupiter. Next time we'll go through Cycling Road. Cycling Road isn't that long. It's just scary because that Karen fight. But at least I've done it once, so I know what to expect now. I'm not like stressed about dodging stuff. Let's find someone to raid though. Oh, yo, let's raid Greg. Greg is cool, man. That's the guy Squirk was coaching yesterday. So Greg usually does Ironmon, but he's playing some Platinum Kaizo. He's looking to do his first work today. Greg's a homie though, to show some love. 1204K. All right, we're gonna go show some love to Greg. See how his first Rourke goes. Thank you for hanging out for the short stream today. Yeah, I'll pay out prediction. And dude, I'm pumped. 2 deaths past Jupiter is kind of crazy. Really excited about this. So yeah, I'll be back on Friday. I don't think there's... Yeah, I don't think I'm live tomorrow or Thursday. I'm gonna be busy these next 2 days. But yeah, I'll see y'all on Friday. We'll keep it moving and keep this run alive because it's looking really good. Make sure you join the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.